Hey, good morning, South Burlington High School. Today is April 7th, and it's a great day on your schedule. On April 7th in 1927, this day in history, the first public demonstration of a one-way video phone occurred between Herbert Hoover, who was then U.S. Secretary of Commerce in Washington, D.C., and he called the officials from the American Telephone and Telegraph Company, otherwise known as AT&T, in New York City. And that was a video phone call, which only seems appropriate to mention this historic event, considering the dramatically increased amount of time that we are all using video phones to not only check on relatives or friends, but to help get our social needs met, and in some cases, actually engage in our classes. So happy birthday to the video phone, I guess. Still not better than in-person or face-to-face contact, and never will be, but we'll get back there. So in terms of announcements for today, last night's daily email included some information about how students can access support from your guidance counselor and your school nurse. So please check out that email update or contact me for more information. It's really important that we stay healthy mentally and physically, and that we take care of ourselves. Students are especially encouraged to contact your counselor if you're concerned about one of your friends and their well-being. Let us know. We definitely have resources in place to get people support. So today is a great day, or a gray day on your schedule, and so it's a tradition that we're going to give a special shout out to some good people who are on the front lines helping us deal with this coronavirus situation. So you probably know that South Burlington Transportation and Nutritional Services are working really hard together to make and deliver over 500 meals per school day to folks in South Burlington. And coming on today, I have special guests, two people I've known for many years, Jayden and Matt Holton. Jayden is a South Burlington graduate who works in food services, and she also works in Schools Out. And Matt is a really popular driver of a regular bus route, as well as you might recognize him from driving to away games for sports teams and field trips. So my first question for Matt is, tell us about your job now. What's it like a typical day?
So we go in about 7:30. We go see Kathy at the bus garage. We get our list of families that we have to bring food to or educational material to. We do the educational material on Mondays, and then the rest of the week we bring out food to all the folks in South Burlington. And after that, that's it. Maybe do some extra things afterwards. If somebody missed some meals, we definitely get them out to the folks out there and the kids.
So that's right. I forgot that you're also, because the high school students all have their laptops, but some of the elementary students, they actually need you to bring them materials and things like that. So what are the ages of kids that you're bringing materials to?
So they go to actually pre-K, kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Fourth and fifth actually have from online stuff or laptops at home if they need them. But we still bring like the fourth and fifth graders books and stuff that the teachers want them to read.
Well, that's awesome. So my next question for you is, what do you miss about the way that things used to be prior to the stay-at-home order and remote learning?
So two or three things. One of them is big is when I pick up the elementary kids, we play music on my bus. Because usually my run is about 45 minutes, so, it takes a while. So I really miss the fact that we play the music, and then if I get a really good song, the whole bus sings it, and you don't even need the music anymore. So I mega miss that. Man, I miss doing the sports trips. I love going to the sports trips that I do, watch the games. The coaches are very cool with me, so they allow me to usually sit in the dugout or on the sideline at a football game, and so feel part of the team when I'm doing it. So I do miss that a lot.
So how does it feel to be helping, so many kids and families in a way that's not the usual way, not the way you usually do it, so in a different way? How does that feel?
It feels awesome. I mean, I always love doing that, and always love going the extra mile to get the people what they need. I was more or less born to do this. I love it. It feels awesome. And the coolest part is when the kids come out and they wave and say, "Hey, Matt," or like the other day we had a kid, Liam, that had his birthday. And so his parents put out there, you know, beat for Liam's birthday. So of course I go by with the bus, and we have speakers on the bus that we can put outside. So I blasted the music and we played music when we went by his house and beat the horn. So
That's awesome. It must have
yeah,
probably made his day.
hopefully.
Hey, is Jayden there? Can I ask Jayden a quick question?
Yeah. I'll just move it. Hi.
Hey, Jayden. How are you doing?
Good.
All right. It's nice to see your face. So, Jayden, tell us what your day's like.
So I wake up at like 6:15 or something, and then I like go over to my mom's house before, and then I go to Central and hand out food to people who have kids 18 and below.
Nice. Thanks for doing that, Jayden. So no school's out work right now, mostly focused on working for nutritional services, right?
Yes, but I do get to see some of my kiddos because there is a schools out thing going on at Central that
Amadou.
with Amadou,
Got it.
Daniel.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome. So, hey, I have another question for your dad. So, Matt, listen, everybody wants to know, what's it going to take for the Broncos to win another Super Bowl? Is it ever going to happen?
So we had this quarterback. His name's Drew Locke. And it's time to get on the train with Drew Locke, because this guy is going to come and he's going to bring us a Super Bowl, because, you know, right there's the team. So, fans, you're done.
I'm not even a patron anymore, so.
Right. So, I think you're the biggest Broncos fan I've ever met in my life. So, for your sake, I'm always going to be rooting for my Giants. But if the Broncos ever win, I'll be thinking of you.
So, question, did you know this? Mike Jabbar is a Bronco. And Gary, the financial officer, I found out the other day he's a Bronco fan. So I'm not the only one, but I've probably got the biggest mouth of the two. So
yeah, you're definitely the most enthusiastic Broncos fan I've ever met. That's for sure. Hey, I got a few more announcements, and thanks again, Matt, for everything you guys are doing. Your whole family, you and Jayden, really appreciate your efforts, and I appreciated everything you did prior to this, and the fact that you guys are stepping up and making a difference is really, it's no surprise, but I'm really grateful. And I'm just speaking for the entire community, South Burlington High School community, as well as those little kids that, I'm sure you give them a brighten their day when you're driving their bus and you're still able to do that. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And everybody, thank you. I love doing it. So no worries.
Cool. Thanks. Hey, before I finish announcements right now, I just have to give us our birthday shout outs. And so happy birthday to Sylvia Berkman, to Ranjani Sethuraman, and to Sriram Sethuraman. So happy birthday to the Sethuraman twins, as well as Sylvia Berkman. I hope it's a great day. You celebrate your birthday, as does famous movie director and producer Francis Ford Coppola, who celebrates his 81st birthday today. So thanks everybody for what they're doing. Have an enjoyable and productive day.